All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call hello, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. It's the brother of Balkabar from the Camp Prophets in Babylon, Tampa, Florida. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who do indeed teach and rule well, peace, and infinite salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad doing this work in truth and in sincerity. Nuclear weapons are a gift from the Most High, ready to be used on the West, claims Putin's mouthpiece. Nuclear weapons are a gift from God. All right, and this was on the Daily Express, and you had a while back, this guy Putin had quoted Zechariah, their eyes shall melt away in their sockets, which Lord willing will grab that, saying, that really it's the Lord that's going to do this. And, Putin is not wrong. At the end of the day, the Lord is the one who's creating these nuclear weapons for Judgment Day. Okay, Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, and he's going to send his only begotten Son back, Yahweh Shai, to gather the elect, but also to destroy Mystery Babylon the Great, America, by way of the nuclear missiles, man. We hear the rumors of wars, pestilence. The Lord said he's coming back. He's coming back with fire. He's coming back to send fire on this earth. And he's going to do that by way of the ICBMs, the Intercontinental Ballistic Missiles. And the Lord really created these weapons for his pleasure. All right. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai really created these nuclear weapons for his judgment, man. All right. Judgment Day. All right, the day the earth stood still, so to say. All right, this is Isaiah 54:16. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. All right, so the Lord has created the waster to destroy, which the waster to destroy is the ICBMs. All right, it says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. Like, in the ancient world, or even now, you got a weaponsmith. The weaponsmith, what you do is you would have to, have a furnace, melt the iron down, mold it to create a weapon. All right, but the Lord is the one who created that smith. The one that's actually molding the instrument of war. The Lord is the one who put it in their mind to create these weapons of mass destruction. You got people that say, oh, well, when the Lord comes back, he's going to destroy it. He's not going to need nukes. No, the Lord's going to use nukes. That's what he created, these nukes, by way of these scientists to ultimately send fire upon this place, man. All right, you got 2/3 of our people that's going to be caught up in it. They're going to be caught up in that fire because they didn't take this thing seriously. You got the heathens, they ain't got no chance in hell. They're going to be destroyed, man. See, this is this is the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. I'm going to grab this real quick. And the Lord has these ICBMs being stocked up for that day of judgment, which is going to be the day that America's hit with these ICBMs. All right, this is Nahum 1:5. It says, the mountains quake at him, and the hills melt, and the earth is burned at his presence, yea, the world and all that dwell therein. Right, because when the Lord comes back, he's coming back with that fire, man. All right, this is Isaiah 34:3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. And how are they going to melt? By way of the ICBMs, man. All right, that's the final plague. The final plague is that lake of fire, which the lake of fire isn't some mystery, underground fire pit that you just burn for eternity. No, the lake of fire is going to be America when it's set on fire. All right, it's actually going to be, America's going to be that lake of fire. All right. let me see here. This the final plague. Zechariah 14:12, it says, and this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. So this is the final plague that's going to take place concerning all the heathen nations, starting with the so-called white man, you know, the Chinese, the Arabs, you know, the Japanese, East Indians, all these damn heathens, the Africans. You know, this is going to be the plague that the Lord is going to send upon them. And then you got 2/3 of our people that they going to be destroyed as well. All right, it says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. All right, so that's the plague, man. The tongue is going to consume away in their mouth, man. All right, and it's going to happen by way of that ICBM, them nuclear weapons, man. It says their eyes are going to consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Hey, Putin actually read this scripture before, man. You know, there was an article that came out a while ago where Putin actually read this and said that, you know, this is going to be the judgment that comes to America. And that's 100% true. All right, the Lord has these scientists making these ICBMs for that day of judgment. All right. And the nuclear destruction is prophesied all throughout the scriptures, man. All right, let me grab this real quick. Malachi 4:1, it says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. And what is that day? The day of the Lord. All right, this day is fastly approaching, the day that Yahweh sends his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, back. You know, that day is going to, hey, the Lord's literally going to set this place in an oven by way of the nuclear weapons, man. You know, that's the final judgment. That's every day we get one day closer to that day where all these nations end up pressing them buttons and them nukes come flying, man. And if you haven't been doing what you're supposed to be doing as a servant of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you're going to find your ass in that lake of fire, man. Wondering why everybody around, you know, brothers around you getting beamed up and you know, stuck on the ground feeling heavy. Because there's only one way out, man. There's only one way out of this destruction, and that's ultimately through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you know, faith and works. But it says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. And that's what's coming to this place. That's the final judgment, which is that lake of fire, man. Now let's go to Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50 and verse 1, it says, the word of Yahweh spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. All right, and Jeremiah, he actually got a vision and seeing the destruction of America. All right, this Babylon is not talking about ancient Babylon. This is talking about modern Babylon, or mystery Babylon the Great, which is America. Okay, America is prophesied in the scriptures, and it's prophesied that America will be hit with the ICBMs. All right, it says, declare you among the nations and publish and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. Yeah, because this place is going to be wiped out and everything in it. The idol worship, you know, the statues, the buildings, the cars, the people, everything is going to be melted. It says, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her. And this north is talking about Russia. All right, which is going to be a primary individual, so to say, our primary country that's going to be used to take out this place, America. All right. It says, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate and none shall dwell therein. All right, that's how bad this destruction is going to be. Everything is going to be wiped off of this place, man. America is going to be 100% engulfed in flames, man. All the monuments, all the statues, the buildings, everything's going to be taken down, man. All right, and the Lord's going to use Russia. That's why Russia's stocking up on all these nukes. You see Russia and China linking up together. You know, hey, we about to enter into World War III. All right, so now is not the time to be, ice cold or lukewarm. Now's the time to be on fire for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, it says, they shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. In those days and in that time, saith Yahweh, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping, they shall go and seek Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Jumping to verse 9, Jeremiah 59, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. Going into Russia, and it said, I will raise. So the Lord is going to raise these nations up to come against America, man. See, this is all the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai being done. All right, it says, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Right, and these arrows are the ICBMs, the intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, when Jeremiah was seeing his vision, he's seeing the ICBMs, and he describes them as arrows. All right, but in 2nd Ezra, it tells you that these arrows are going to be shot from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth, man. All right, and Babylon is going to be taken by all these other nations that are stocking up on nukes. Hey, they're going to shoot them at America, man. It's Bible prophecy. All right, the final judgment. Judgment day is fastly approaching, man. It's not going to be a pretty day. It's going to be a dark and gloomy day. All right. Jeremiah 50 and 14. Actually, Jeremiah 50 and 13, it says, because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited. See, these nuclear weapons, they are a gift from Yahweh, man. Because they're going to be used to destroy this place. They're going to be used to let out the fierce wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, his indignation, man. That's what's in these nuclear weapons, man. The fierce anger of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. It's going to literally cause a lake of fire. It says, because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited. What? America. After America is hit with these nukes, this place ain't going to be inhabited. It's going to be a desolate wilderness, man. Literally a wilderness. A desert. But it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. So it's going to be like, a shaking of your head. Every time, even, in the kingdom of heaven, America is going to, Babylon, Mystery Babylon the Great, going to be a monument, of an example of what happens to a wicked kingdom, man. It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All you that bend the bow, shoot at her. Meaning everybody that has nuclear weapons, shoot at her. Shoot at America. Spare no arrows. So there's going to be not one ICBM that's going to be spared. They ain't going to have just one ICBM that they're going to hang up and say, we're going to keep this one for the future. Not every single ICBM is going to be shot off, and it's going to be shot. It's going to hit America, man. All right, and the nuclear missile can get hotter than the sun, man. So it's like the Lord going to drop a sun on America, man. 200 million. It says, for she has sinned against Yahweh, right? She has sinned against Yahweh. Verse 22, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. That's what's coming, man. Great destruction to this land of Mystery Babylon the Great. It says, Jeremiah 50 and 39, therefore the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the islands shall dwell there. Right, you're going to have different land animals, desert animals. It says, and the owls shall dwell therein, and it shall no more be inhabited forever. So after this judgment day, the lake of fire, this place, this land that we're on right now is in America, is not going to be inhabited ever again. Okay, it's going to be a burnt sacrifice and a monument. It says, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. As God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith Yahweh, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein. All right, it says, behold, a people shall come from the north, all right, Russia, and a great nation, and many kings shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. They shall hold the bow and the lance. They are cruel and will not show mercy. So the Lord's going to raise these kings of the earth up to not show any mercy on America, man. As America has done to these other nations, it's going to be done unto America. It says, their voice shall roar like the sea, and they shall ride upon horses, every one put in array, like a man to the battle against thee, O daughter of Babylon. And what's the daughter of Babylon? America. So the Lord gonna cause all these nations to come up against America, man. And this is the judgments of the Lord. Luke 12:49, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? So the Lord's coming to send fire on this earth, but by the time the Lord get back, it's already going to be set in flames, man. All right. This is Jeremiah 51:1. It says, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, or America, and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me, a destroying wind. So the Lord's going to raise up against Babylon, and he's going to raise a destroying wind. And the destroying wind is coming from them ICBMs. When the nuclear missiles hit this place, it's going to cause a destroying wind. All right. Imagine just a wind of hot fire coming directly at you. It says, and I will send unto Babylon fanners, that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. So all these nations are going to be against America, and they're going to destroy this place. Right? This is Jeremiah 51. In verse 3, it says, against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. And everybody that got those ICBMs, get ready to shoot him. And against him that lifteth himself up in his brigandine, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts. And that's going to be the destruction of America, man. All right, the Lord's going to have these weapons shot off, and it's going to create a lake of fire. All right, America's going to be a lake of fire. All right. So, yeah, nuclear weapons are a gift from Yahweh, ready to be used on the West, claims Putin's mouthpiece. So, hey, these devils know what's up, man. And we're fastly approaching that day where they're going to press them buttons, man. But we're looking for one major prophecy first, which is the MOTB, which that could happen this year, man. You know, Lord willing, it does. You know, we just waiting patiently for that day. And when that comes out, everything is going to speed up, man. The war is going to increase. Pestilence, you know, famines, all of that stuff's going to take place, man. All right. So with that, call hello, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, it was edifying to the hopeful elect. Till next time.